Well, we're going to begin with a heartbreaking discovery on the grounds of a former residential school in Kamloops, BC. The remains of 215 children have been found buried on the site. The chief of the Tk'emlúps Tusquequalam First Nation says some of the children were as young as 3. The remains were found using ground-penetrating radar. The chief is calling this an unthinkable loss that was spoken about but never documented. Preliminary work to uncover the graves began in the early 2000s. The First Nation is working with the Royal British Columbia Museum to see if any records of the deaths can be found. I want to bring in Chief Harvey McLeod of Upper Nicola Band. He joins me now as a survivor of the former residential school in Kamloops. Chief, good morning, and I appreciate you being with us this morning to talk about this incredibly difficult story. How are you feeling?
Good morning. It's a real surreal feeling for myself, and I imagine a lot of our families and communities. It was bringing to a realization some of our discussions that we had in school, and it was difficult. It is difficult. It's still difficult.
So you're a survivor of this school.
Yeah.
What stories were circulating? Were there rumors that this many people had died and that they were at the school? What background can you give us on this that you had learned over the years?
Doing my work, we talked when we were in school about some people that went missing, and it was assumed that they ran away and were never going to come back. We just never seen them again, and nobody ever talked about them. And more recently, people talking about babies being buried, and some of the people that I talked to, that was one of the things that they did.
So do you have a memory of classmates or other children going missing? Are there ones that you can recall?
I remember, but I can't remember the names. I just remember that they were here one day and they were gone next. We never seen them again. And we didn't really talk about it too much because I was one of the people that said, I'm going to run away. I'm going to get away from this place. But after seeing some of my friends come back, getting caught, and seeing how they were treated, we decided that we'll just tough it out.
What was your experience like at that school, Chief?
It was life-changing. And there was a lot of horrific things that happened to myself, and I know a lot of other individuals that were in that school system, probably my family and people from this community. But it's something that we never talked about, not until recently, and started doing our work to forgive and come back and live our lives. I know that my partner and my children now know what I experienced at the school. But it took a lot of courage for them to sit and listen, and for them to understand what we talked about, what we were talking about when we said residential school. Now they know. And one of the huge revelations that happened to me yesterday was me realizing my strength that I didn't know I had when I was a child. The strength for me to survive and walk away from that school and be here today. I always thought I was a weak man, but now I know how much strength I had to be able to come home and be where I'm at today.
Well, we see that courage and bravery in you, have no doubt about that. I do also want to ask you, Chief, now that this discovery has been made, what are some of the questions that you have that you would like to see answered?
Right now, it's just us as leadership and us as community coming together and finding a way on how we're going to move forward as people. Ensure that the remains that are found are taken care of in a good way, and we be there and support our people that are grieving. We know that we have people in our community that have lost some of their family there, and to this day, never not knowing what happened. Now we might be able to bring some closure to that.
Chief, thank you so much. Again, we appreciate your time and your honesty and sharing your story with us this morning, and we wish you all the best. Chief Harvey McLeod of Upper Nicola Band.